Hey there! Welcome to our virtual PD session, promoting literacy using double entry journals. My name is Chelsea Fairweather, and I'm with Leanne Knowles, and today we are going to talk about the amazing literacy benefits of double entry journals and how you can implement them into your classroom.
Literacy is a complex topic that has many different definitions. So what do we really mean when we say that double entry journals promote literacy?
When we say that the organizer promotes literacy, we are using the UNESCO definition. We believe the organizer helps students to be able to identify, understand, interpret, create, communicate, and compute using printed and written materials across many different contexts.
So Chelsea, what really is a double entry journal?
Well, Leanne, I'm glad you asked. Double entry journals, also called dialogue journals, are graphic organizers that can be used across many different curriculum classes. Adlet.org explains using dialogue journals as following 3 steps. Step 1. Students are instructed to select a phrase, sentence, or concept from a piece of assigned text that was particularly meaningful to them. Students would then write that on the left side of the journal. Step 2. Students would then connect themselves to the phrase, sentence, or concept on the right side of the journal by writing their reaction, which would be a comment, a question, or an analysis.
Oh Chelsea, I know the last step.
Yes, Leanne?
The last step in using double entry journals would be incorporating conversations so students can verbalize their thoughts.
Exactly, you've got it!
So why is this important?
The first benefit is that it promotes comprehension. Faye Kuzma demonstrates that this approach allows students to step away from the academic language that is common in school, instead paraphrasing by using their own informal language, which is easier to comprehend.
Double entry journals also promote vocabulary growth. Kuzma explains that as students are tasked to isolate keywords and explain them using their own informal language, students are more likely to develop an understanding of the words and incorporate them into their own vocabulary.
Another benefit of double entry journals is providing students an opportunity to improve their oral communication. Students are able to verbalize their thoughts, get feedback from peers, and ask questions, all things that promote literacy.
These journals call for a type of close reading that draws on a student's ability to interpret the source by picking a word, concept, or phrase from it. Interpreting sources is a huge part of reading, and continued practice of this skill will greatly improve literacy. Classrooms are continuing to become more diverse, with English language learners becoming a bigger proportion of our students every day. Chelsea, what problems do ESL students face, and how do double entry journals help those students?
Great question, Leanne. McGowan and Gilhooly says ESL students typically have difficulty with 3 things. First, they lack fluency or adequate control over the language. Second, they have less vocabulary and knowledge, therefore are often unable to write effectively. And lastly, they have significant errors in grammar and in the mechanics of writing. ESL classrooms which use double entry journals promoted greater fluency and knowledge. Students also learn spelling, grammar, vocabulary, good composing, and reading skills in using these journals. The communication aspect also allows students the opportunity to ask questions, receive feedback, and speak the language. Thank you for watching our virtual PD session on using double entry journals to promote literacy across the humanities. We hope that our video helped you understand the literacy benefits in using these journals, as well as understand how to implement them in your classroom so that your students can gain these benefits.
Created using Powtoon.